EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Sunshine State and Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And off we go from Jacksonville. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Get it! Steady!
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Given 15 yards to start their first drive of the game.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Joshua Hines-Allen there on the stop. These two teams met in Nashville earlier in the year with the Titans coming away victorious. So a win here in Jacksonville would give them the season series. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Ward. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Now Lawrence. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. That'll bring up 2nd down. You talk about this Titan defense. They come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
Here's Lawrence. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, Lawrence. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. The Jaguars at 10 and 5 to start play. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
That's
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. It doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Go, let's go.
But to throw again is Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. He'll complete this one to Watson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Christian Watson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jaguars use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Jaguars 7, Titans 0. Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is. And his first throw of the game, but I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape, because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Now a handoff up the middle. Westbrook. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Ready, go!
To throw, here's Ward. That's complete to DK. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down.
That's another Titans first down. A gain of 15. And the Titans
Throwing is Ward. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
They certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Jags grab it.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. Following the fumble recovery, Lawrence will get this out to Tootin. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Jaguars. First down.
11, Agate.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
11, 11. 30 left. Silver.
Lawrence will throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Thomas, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. You talk about this Titan defense. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass, because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their 1st drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
Here we go.
Lawrence. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Go, go. Red on red. Take right open.
Now Lawrence to throw. That one complete downfield to Thomas. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
13, move. Move.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete. He's got Tootin. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
11, Agate. Rings.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play, because if they get the stop and hold them to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them, because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the 1st on 3rd. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st, as he can only get this to about the 19. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 4th down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
Sink right. 11-11.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
These are 24. 11. Son. Go, go. Take right open. Open. Go, go.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Diaz. 1 play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Ward. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. They've allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's Ward. Going up top. It's caught inside the 25. And this will get him all the way inside of Jacksonville's 10. A big play that time for the Titans. And even 50 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. And this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
On the jump.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing now, Ward. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. He'll try and do this himself. Got a man, it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Alec Eilmaner, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Titans are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Escapes the defender. This time a spin. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Go, let's go.
Now Lawrence. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part. of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So nothing doing there. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Able to find the open there. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 13-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Now he'll tuck this and run. This is caught. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Christian Watson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35.
Okay, ready?
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Here we go.
The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
To throw is Ward. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send him back to the drawing board.
Ward. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. A yard, all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Ready.
To the air again, Ward. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, but the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. From the gun, here's Ward. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Ward now working out of the gun. Now he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage.
Going for it. Here's Ward.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Titans take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
The kick is
Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. 2nd down.
Hey.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
50 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
They go play action with Lawrence.
He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there with touchdown number 20 on the year.
And the Jaguars will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
The extra point up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And within trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
First down, Titans.
Operating from the gun. Ward.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
Play action. It's Lawrence. Across the formation, Hardman gets a completion.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Here's Lawrence.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
30 left. 11, again.
Now Lawrence. That's taken in by Watson.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Looking to throw. Lawrence.
Oh, first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
Ward, a final shot before break. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 8.
Decent 24.
That's caught left side by Hardman. No gain on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. He's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Touchdown! A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Titans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Oh, good return up past the 30.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
The Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on fourth down.
Take right open.
They'll try and run for it. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Bashir Tootin, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Looking deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That's good for Titans. First down. A gain of 14. First down, Tennessee.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. He's got it to the 43 here.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there. And now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. To throw, here's Ward. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Good call there on first down. And Brandon, I'm getting better reviews and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up power.
Got a man. It's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Gunnar Helm from 17 yards out. And the Titans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Lisa 24.
On play action, Lawrence. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Easy. 11.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to have a Jags first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. For the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Now Lawrence to throw. He'll get this out to Tootin. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup.
Take right open.
It's
13,
second
move.
and 8 at the Titans' 17-yard line.
They go play action now. Lawrence. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
The Jaguars on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Lion. Hey, Soko, big 13 heavy.
They'll try and run for it. I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Throwing is Ward. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Rig alert, rig alert.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Hands it off out of the game. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Right back to him on first down.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Now Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And in the second half of a tied game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Here's Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed it is.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there. 56 yards.
And the Titans strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th.
And that 3rd counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without him, they're not winning this game.
Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. On second down, they'll run it here.
And he'll get a couple up to the 29. Here now a third down at 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Hey, smash! Go, go! Go, go, let's go! Here we go.
Lawrence.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
11. 11.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence will try to do it himself.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Their 4th down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes it for in the second quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing now, Ward.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Ward.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
19, Hawk, 70, Hawk.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great play there. 32 yards.
And the Titans add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Take right open. Go. The rib.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Finds Tootin out of the backfield.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
Heady on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning. They get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart football.
Go. Turn. It's hot.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone.
Lawrence will throw. And not enough on the throw that time, as that one is incomplete.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Will the defense pressure or sit back? Here's 4th and 5.
Hey, easy. Ralph. 11.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And he's going to be out of bounds, a few yards shy of the line to gain. And that's going to be a turnover on downs.
So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
They've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And he stopped immediately there. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here.
And that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. And the Jaguars are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Taking it in from the 20.
And the Titans extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block one downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball, too, right?
Oh, without a doubt, you need that difference maker lugging the rock.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with...
Down the numbers. There he goes.
Inside the 10.
Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown.
And the Jags have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Titans are going to recover the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 93 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Crack all 80.
To throw is Ward.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And he is going to have a Titans first down, and that should just about do it.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Ward.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sent back at the 38. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Here's Ward, operating from the gun. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
Here we go.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Ready.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and
Hold it ready.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Tennessee, they improved to 11-5 now with 1 week remaining.
So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we sign off from Jacksonville.